Hi, I'm Dr. Katzin, and I'd like to talk to you today about these amazing Herbalife nutrition products that have literally been changing the health around the entire world. For those of you who don't know me, my background is both as a physician and as a scientist. I have an MD and a PhD. My PhD is in clinical physiology. That's the study of blood vessels, the heart, and so on. My MD is in traditional medicine, but I've had 25 years experience in the area of healthcare, preventive healthcare, and nutrition. I've been actually working as Herbalife's medical director for the last 12 years, seems like a long time, and we'll be working as Herbalife's medical director for the next 12 and 12 years after that, because we have a mission, and our mission is to take nutrition around the world. Now, for many of you today, I want to ask you a question. We spend in the United States literally billions of dollars on healthcare. In Canada, you spend literally hundreds of millions on healthcare. And the question I want to ask you is, are you getting the advantage of the dollars that you spend, and are you doing the best you can for your health? And I propose to answer that question by saying, no, you're not getting your money's worth, and there's a better way. And the better way is what's right here on this table, and that's the Herbalife Nutrition Program. Now, what makes this program so unique? It's what we call cellular level nutrition. That means nutrition that works at the levels of the cells of the body. Today we know that health and disease are cellular processes. Now you might say, well, Dr. Katzin, how can that be? Even something simple as a cold or a flu, it seems to attack the entire body. Well, let me tell you, even a cold or something as simple as a flu begins by a virus attacking a single cell because the defenses of that cell have been lowered. Little by little, those viruses spread throughout the body, and pretty soon you have a systemic problem. Most diseases that way. It begins as a very simple one-cell problem, and eventually, because the cells are weak, because they do not have their defenses, that condition spreads throughout the entire body. So what we want to do is be sure that the cells of the body are as healthy as they possibly can, and that means giving them the best possible nutrition that they can be given. Now, today we make a distinction between diet and nutrition. Diet is simply what you put in your mouth. It doesn't assure that what you put in your mouth actually gets to the cells of your body. How can we be sure that what gets to your mouth gets to the cells? Well, today we know that nutrition involves more than just consuming food or consuming nutrition. It involves the ingestion, digestion, and assimilation at the cellular level of the food we eat. But even if we just take the food that we eat today, we're not eating as good as we could. We all know that. We have today what are called imbalances in our nutrition. From the way food is grown, to the way it's processed, cooked, even to the choices that we make when we make our quick, fast food choices, we create imbalances in our body. We have excesses. We all know there are excesses of calories, excesses of fat, salt, excesses of sugar sometimes, and deficiencies primarily of what we call micronutrients. Those are vitamins and minerals that we all need at a cellular level. Now, what happens when our body is not getting the nutrition that it needs? Very simple. It does not respond well to the environment. Our body cannot defend against the environment. We find ourselves getting more colds. We find ourselves getting more conditions like flus, influenza. We find that we don't heal as well. And of course, we become more susceptible to the three major health conditions that are really responsible for most of the disease and even the mortality in the world today. The way we want to counteract that is by giving our body nutrition at the cellular level. And that means giving cellular level nutrition. Now, cellular level nutrition involves three important nutrition concepts. Concept number one is very simple. We all know we need food on a daily basis, and we must begin with food. Now, we love to call this our shake, our Formula One, our shake. Shake sounds so friendly. It's one of those terms that we used to use when we used to go down to the sweet shop with our boyfriend or our girlfriend and have a little chocolate shake. This is a shake, but it is not what we would call a chocolate shake or a friendly shake. Although it tastes good, this is an advanced nutrition concept. This is a highly engineered food that provides your body with the key nutrients it needs, particularly proteins, vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, and essential fatty acids that the body needs on a daily basis in a low-calorie, low-salt, low-cholesterol format that provides you with the healthiest meal you can possibly make for yourself, no matter how you know how to cook, no matter what food you're provided with. So we begin our cellular level nutrition with food, with high technology food. But it doesn't just stop there. We've talked about the fact that our bodies today, because of the problems with our food, the problems with our fast food intake, our food choices, we may be deficient in certain things. Certain things include, in particular, vitamins, minerals, what we call micronutrients. Now, there is a science of micronutrition. It's not just adding vitamins and minerals to the diet. Today, we know that you can take an excess of vitamins, and this is called overdosing, or this is called megadosing, and that can, in fact, create health problems. So you must take your vitamins in a particular level, in a particular ratio, and most important, they must be available to the cells to use, bioavailable. When you have this balance, when they are available, when they're easily assimilated by the body and used at the cellular level, then you're giving your body the kind of micronutrition it needs at the cellular level. If we only had these two technologies, Herbalife Nutrition would be far and away the greatest nutrition in the world. But we have something else. We have the science of herbs. Now, herbs have been around for a long time. You've heard many things about herbs. But really, the science of the study of herbs is really less than 50 years old. And in the last 50 years, we've begun to analyze what it is about herbs that adds health to the body. And we found there are more than 50 botanical factors that aren't true vitamins and minerals, that aren't truly necessary, but can add health to the body. They add health in really several ways. One, they add fiber to the body. In fact, plant food or botanical foods are the only source of fiber that's useful to the body today. Second, we know that the important antioxidants are mainly of plant origin. Now, what are antioxidants? We know that our body needs protection from germs, from radiation, from toxicity that our body creates in and of itself by its own metabolism. Antioxidants help the body protect itself from these breakdown products that promote rapid or excessive oxidation. And these are found in plants. And finally, plants can give you a feeling of energy, that sense of energy, and they can also help with the natural cleansing of the body, primarily through the natural fiber in the diet. So what we have is a combination of technologies: food science, micronutrient technology, and herbal technology, all added together, which creates what we call cellular level nutrition. Now, what happens when the body takes in cellular level nutrition? We've all had the experience that sometimes